it's Miss Christy and Bonnie again. We thought we would bring you another story today. This time we have a story called The Easter Egg Farm. We thought it was appropriate since we just had Easter. Come here. Bonnie, down. Easter Egg Farm. Pauline lived in Mrs. Pennyworth's hen house with 4 other hens. Each day, Mrs. Pennyworth collected the eggs. Only 4 eggs again today, she said. Somebody isn't doing her job. Are you all trying? The hens clucked. Well, try harder. I want 5 eggs tomorrow. Now concentrate, she said. Pauline was embarrassed. She was the one not laying any eggs. Every time she tried, the other hens squabbled. Pauline couldn't concentrate in all the confusion. Pauline is lazy, one hen clucked. I'm not lazy, said Pauline. I'm just different. She turned her back on the others and she concentrated really hard. You see that, Bonnie? See if I can get Bonnie to turn around. Come here. Down. Good girl. They want to see your face. I know, you're wondering, where are the kids anyways? Okay, here we go. Sit. Finally, a wonderful thing happened. Pauline stepped back to look at the egg in her nest. It wasn't like the other eggs, but Pauline thought it was beautiful. Look at that egg. That looks a little bit different. Get a load of this, another hen crackled. Pauline just laid the world's ugliest egg. Oh, it's not ugly, said Pauline. It's just different. But Pauline began to feel ashamed of her egg. She nudged it under the straw with her beak. She felt embarrassed. The harder Pauline tried to lay a normal egg, the stranger her egg got. She hid each one of them, but not before the other hens had seen them and made fun of her. Poor Pauline. She was embarrassed. When Pauline couldn't stand the teasing any longer, Bonnie wants a belly rub, she made herself a nest outdoors. She stared at the sky, and she concentrated really hard. This time, her egg came out with blue clouds on it. Look at the egg. Look at that. But before Pauline could hide the egg, someone saw it. Mrs. Pennyworth. Pauline, what a lovely egg, she said, holding it up in the sunshine. This is too unusual to crack open for my breakfast. I'll put it on the windowsill where everyone can enjoy it. Well, the next day, Pauline laid an egg that was even more unusual. Mrs. Pennyworth was delighted. Can you make more eggs look like this? Then Mrs. Pennyworth noticed the ladybug on a blade of grass right in front of Pauline. Hey, I get it, she said. The egg comes out looking like whatever you see, right? See, there's a little ladybug on a blade of grass. There goes Bonnie. So she was inspired, I guess, to produce an egg with a ladybug. Pauline blinked. She wasn't quite sure how it worked herself. This is fantastic, said Mrs. Pennyworth. Come into the house with me and we'll see what kind of eggs lay there. Come here, Bonnie. Okay. Bonnie doesn't understand why we're reading outside without any children around. I know, you miss your kids. Pauline, oops, hold on. A little windy. Pauline loved being outside. Inside, there were lots of pretty things to look at. In her new surrounding, Pauline became quite creative. Look at Pauline, the little hen, Soon her unusual egg lined the windowsills of Mrs. Pennyworth's house. Aren't they lovely? Look, Bonnie, look at the eggs. Bonnie's distracted by a bird right at the moment. There are lots of birds in the trees that you probably hear. One day, a lady appeared at the window. Are these lovely Easter eggs for sale? I need one for every child in town. They're for the annual Easter egg hunt. No problem. We can lay many eggs. Can't we, Pauline? We, thought Pauline. She'd never seen Mrs. Pennyworth lay an egg in her life, and she knew it was up to her. Laying eggs for the Easter egg hunt would be an honor. She clucked happily. Come back for your eggs the night before Easter, said Mrs. Pennyworth. You see that page, Pauline? Pauline was so excited. She started laying 2 eggs a day, then 3, then 4. Mrs. Pennyworth began taking Pauline on field trips for inspiration. The first week, they went to the art museum. Notice the hen, Pauline, is standing just like Mrs. Pennyworth. She's pointing with one finger and she's got her other hand on her hip, just like Mrs. Pennyworth. The second week, they went to the ballet. Pauline was so thrilled by the music and dancing, she laid more eggs than ever before. Look at that. She was inspired by the beautiful dancing. Finally, it was the day before Easter. The egg lady will be here tonight, said Mrs. Pennyworth. I'd better start picking up the eggs. She lifted the egg from the windowsill. Uh-oh, she said. There's a crack in this shell. Wonder what that could mean. Mrs. Pennyworth ran to another window. Pauline, some of your eggs are hatching. We shouldn't have left them out in the sunshine. Soon, baby chicks were popping out all over the sunny side of the house. Stay in there, she said. She shouted at the unhatched chicks. You're ruining the eggs, she said. But the chicks, they didn't listen. They just kept hatching and hatching. Aren't they cute little chicks? Bonnie, look at the little baby chicks. She's busy looking at the birds still. Mrs. Pennyworth took the broken shells to the table and frantically tried to glue them together. Oh, it's no use, she said. I've never been any good at craft projects. Just then there was a knock on the door. Yoo-hoo, called the egg lady. I'm here for the Easter eggs. Oh, do I have a deal for you, said Mrs. Pennyworth. How would you like Easter chicks instead of eggs? Ooh, what a good idea. Terrific, said the egg lady. As bright-colored chicks scurried around, Easter chicks are even better than Easter eggs. Mrs. Pennyworth helped the egg lady gather the chicks, but as fast as they were popped into a basket, the chicks jumped out again. Mrs. Pennyworth heard a clucking noise and she looked up. Pauline was fluffed up twice as normal as her normal size. Look how big she is. She spread her wings like an umbrella, protecting the chicks who raced toward her. She must see a squirrel back there. Oh, Pauline, said Mrs. Pennyworth, of course we can't give the chicks away. They're your babies. But what about the Easter egg hunt? The lady asked. Come on. Hold on. Well, what about the Easter egg hunt? The lady asked. The eggs on the shady side of the house didn't hatch, Mrs. Pennyworth said. You can take those. Honey, I wish you would look at the camera and not at the birds in the yard. Pauline kept all of her babies. She loved being a mother. Look how beautiful those little chicks are. Every day, she took her chicks for a walk, showing them the beautiful things around the farm. I see some beautiful things in this picture. I see a butterfly and some beautiful flowers. Oh my. The chicks' grown-up feathers started to come in. These chicks sure are different, said Mrs. Pennywort. Pauline clucked proudly. They do look different. Oh my goodness, wait till you see this. Soon Pauline's daughters were laying their own eggs. They took turns in the nest box, laying eggs of every color and design. Children from miles around came to see the unusual eggs and the chickens. Mrs. Pennyworth's farm became known as the Easter egg farm. Check out the designs on those hens. How cool would it be to have chickens like that? Pauline still lives on the Easter egg farm, but she doesn't lay as many eggs as she used to. Now, whenever she feels an egg coming on, Pauline closes her eyes. She doesn't concentrate on anything. Then she lays a perfectly ordinary, plain white egg, just to be different. So now the white egg becomes the unusual egg in the midst of all her beautiful, unique eggs. I thought you might like that story because I bet some of you had an Easter egg hunt, maybe in your own backyard or somewhere close to your home. We thought you might love that. Hey, Bonnie, do you want to take a bow? See if I can get Bonnie to take a bow for you. Come here, Bonnie. She didn't turn around so you could see her good. Let's see. Come here. Hey, Bonnie. Hey, come here. Take a bow. No. Come on. Take a bow. There you go. I want you to look in the camera. Say hi to the kids. Say hi, kids. We miss you bunches. We'll read another story, and maybe Bonnie will look at the camera more. All right, blow them kisses. Love you guys.